Hello and welcome to the pixel8games.com gameplay review of Way of the Exploding Fist. So here we are on the Spectrum version of Way of the Exploding Fist. This is just a demo that runs in each version actually, which is a pretty cool thing. They're probably doing a better job than I'll ever do when I'm reviewing this at the moment. And one of the reasons for that is because I haven't got a joystick. And that's my excuse out of the way, because I've got to use the keyboard. I should probably invest in the joystick. So the keys for this are QWE, ASD, ZXC and the number 1. So I don't even know if I've got that many fingers, to be honest. So here we go, I'm going to start off a new session as a novice player. You can see, animation is pretty good for the Spectrum. Actually, it's pretty awesome. It's a nice little backdrop. I do like. Oh, I'm looking at the backdrop and not really thinking about what I'm doing. The colours are very nice. Picturesque, and there you go. I've just completely, I think they call it ballsing it up completely. Don't run away. Yeah, look at that. Right in the chin. Like that. And I'll show you my favourite move in the day. When I had my Amstrad, my favourite move come up here. I probably won't do it well. Too late. Roundhouse, look both up for him. Should probably run away. Right, guts. See, look, you can have so much fun with this game, to be fair. Oh, I think it was the smell of his toes more than anything that caught me up there. I've got to get this roundhouse in. You do. Oh yes, finally. That was probably one of the sole reasons. I think I remember seeing a roundhouse being performed just before I bought the game, and that was like one of the things that I thought, that's so cool, I've got to get the game. I flung and kicked just as I went to punch him. To allow that. Oh, run shit. You win. That's the one key. So the backdrops I think are really lovely actually on this. They look like a painting. Yeah, a little bit of an obscured painting. They really look cool. Maybe like a kid's painting. Colour by numbers. I knew I'd get it. So I've really only hit the novice level there. But it does get harder. You move on to like first dan, second dan and so on. Where it gets progressively harder. You just gotta have one of those roundhouse kicks. But you can see why this was Game of the Year for most platforms. I think on all platforms it was Game of the Year around 1985, I think it was. Because it just looks so cool. And this is the Spectrum version, you know? I'm gonna sweep this guy. I've got to get him before he gets me. That's perhaps the idea. keys. Those keys. That's not one. No, sweeping the wrong way. There's another opening if I do that. Punch him. I think I'm off. Or is it? You lost some teeth in that one manoeuvre. Let's do it again, yes. More? That trick? Yes. He's wise to it now. Stop doing that. Blocking me. Oh, well, we're not doing that, sure. Oh, no, punch. Have it. Oh, too late. Oh, it's lucky there, really. Felt. So that's pretty much it. You get a nice, like I say, you get nice backdrops on this, and that's something that you get on every version except for the Amstrad. There's another background. It all looks really quite good actually. I really do like the look of it. So what version next? So let's toss a coin up in the air and go for a BBC. So moving on to the BBC Micro version of Way of the Exploding Fist. Don't be put off by the loading screen. So again, very Spectrum-esque, and it's got a little bit of music going on there, as you can tell. I'm going to turn that music off though, because it's a bit of a wind up. It's alright for about 2.3 seconds. So this is very similar, and I'm going to try to get myself out of a sticky situation here again and say that the keyboard structure is exactly, well, not exactly, it's almost exactly the same as the Spectrum version. Unfortunately, instead of pressing the 1 for all the kicks, you have to press the escape key. Who thought of that? What a very weird key to use, the escape key for kicking. But there you go. I mean, what goes through a programmer's mind is only a programmer knows. So there we go. I'm going to try and figure out the key to get a game going, and that'll be it. Yes, I'll blame the keys. Oh no, the keys are fine. The keys are fine. And on the BBC Micro version, you see the players are much better. They're coloured in. I'd say I quite like the detail of the background better on the Spectrum version. You've got the guy in the background who oversees it all. I assume he's a ref. Oh, no one likes to be punched there. No one. Oh, lovely. And much speedier that roundhouse compared to the Spectrum. He flew around to whip him in the face. and another new background. I've never seen Buddha with a tash before. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a tash. I might be wrong. It's not exactly oh, wow, he was quick there. Let's try that again. Oh, it is a lot faster than the Spectrum version. Not that that made a difference, but oh, it always brings a tear to my eye. Yes. Oh. Right. You think you're funny? Have some of that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Goodbye, ribcage. I'm determined. Yes. Dragon whips his tail. Oh. Oh, every time I can feel that. I feel his pain. Oh. See, I don't think I've got this far in the Spectrum version, but this is the first Dan. He's a tougher opponent, as you might be able to tell. I'm trying to think of something else I can do here. That wasn't the idea. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that was a good one. That's always a good one. Both limbering up here. Oh, it's lovely to see. That's not. Nice little takedown. Time's run out. I think you get 30 seconds, so. Oh, ho, ho. He's gonna have bruises in the morning. Oh, lovely. Oh, it reminds me, got to get some plums for the fridge. Oh dear. What? How did he get me, but I couldn't get him? Caught in mid-flight. Oh dear. He's got me. So it's back to the demo. So that's the BBC Micro version. You know, it plays really well. Same with the Spectrum. So I'm going to go on to the Amstrad version, I think, because I think I'll build it up for the Commodore. You'll hear something very nice. So onto the Amstrad version. So onto the loading screen of Wade Exploding Fist for the Amstrad, and it was nice that Eddie Izzard could be available to lend his services for the portrait. Very nice indeed. Why everything's red as well? You know, the lipstick. I mean, the lips, the ground, the mountains. I just don't know what went through people's head back in the 80s, but that's the way it was. You just had to use your imagination. Okay, so hopefully it'll move. There we go, is the Amstrad version. As you can tell, everything looks pretty sweet. As you might imagine as well, the players look good, they're filled in well. So now I remember the keys actually. I think it's normal cursor keys on this. Let's try it. Yep. Oh, didn't look like I punched him properly there, but I'll take it. Nasty. So you can play that game, my friend. And actually, I think you can do that on this version all the way through the novice level. Which gets you through there, the first level. Oh, very slow on that roundhouse. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Right to the chest. Take down. Oh yeah, I love some more of that. Just working out a few manoeuvres while I get a kick in the head. Very slow on his roundhouse. I mean, I think I would notice if he was turning around that slowly to hit me. You can actually block moves, but like I should have done there. But I really can't remember. It's one of those things you should look up beforehand, maybe. But I'm not into blocking. I really should be. Oh, come on. No, my player just didn't want to do it. And the funny thing is, it seems like you had to go through 2 levels to beat the guy. But if he beats you, then he only has to go through 1 level. That's the way it seems. Yeah. Timing is all important. Let's see. It'd be nice if you could get a double one. See, now I was a novice guy, and now I'll probably be on novice again. Yeah. If he'd beat me, that would have been it. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. Name the film. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is a stalemate of all stalemates. And just because I did it, mate. Oh, not fair. Nice little sweep. Oh, wow. And this is the version where I obviously read about it in the magazines, the computing magazines of the day, Amstrad Action and Antics and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, I've got to get this game, but you know, I was 14 at the time, so getting games was a bit of a difficult thing to do. I remember being in Romford Market with my stepmum, and I saw it on a stall, a guy selling games. He had Way of the Exploding Fist, and I thought, oh, I really want that game, and I thought, I'll ask my stepmom, can I have this game? And she said yes, and I was absolutely stunned because it was cost about $14.99 I think at the time. I mean, it wasn't cheap. It was absolutely gobsmacked. I was so up for that. Getting that game home and smashing the crumbs out of the opponent. Better than I did there. This is one of my favourite games. So that's the Amstrad version. Unfortunately, it's lacking in the background. That background is, as far as I can tell, the same throughout. If it isn't, answers on the postcard. I've not really got past first down on this sucker because it is a difficult version. So I'm going to go into the Commodore version, I think, because I'm not doing a good job on this. So here we go, Commodore version coming up. Smashing our way onto the Commodore 64 version of Way of the Exploding Fist now. And I'll just load it up for you. Nice little sample there, and I'm pretty sure that's from Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee. Whether that was actually allowed, whether it got permission for its use, because back in the day I think it was a little bit sketchy, that sort of thing. There's certainly nothing on there to suggest that permission was granted, but you never know. You just never know. So it's saying that the keyboard is, player 1 is the same sort of keys. I thought it was the curse keys actually. I'll have a look in a sec. So let's start the game and see what we got. As you can see, more sampled sounds. Alright, oh, hang on. Yeah, you got to swap the joysticks around on this strange Commodore 64. Ooh. Yeah, what I had him. Having a laugh. Oh. So as you might expect again, Commodore 64 version, graphics are great. The tune's alright, it's not overbearing at all at this stage, it's quite good. Backdrops, very subdued. I think I still prefer the Spectrum version actually, you know, I like the Spectrum-esque background on Fist. Oh come on, I will add him surely. A novice in black belt clothing, I think, there. Get out of here. Fist to the face. Roundhouse. Now, I thought if I say it, then it'll probably happen, but it's not working. This guy is all over me like a cheap suit. Yeah, that'll do you. Oh, not 3 times lucky there. Way to go. This novice is doing me in like a gun. What? You've got to be joking, I punched him in the side there. Have that. It's very kind of him to get in the way of my foot there. Come on. Really? Got one in. Love it. Oh, what? This version is not forgiving at all, I can tell you that. Not forgiving. Oh. Take him down. Get out of here. Look, I was... What can I do? We have one more go at this. This is going to take long. Oh. What? I think it's up to you to decide as well what you think of the sample when you know, it sounds like a tennis player, doesn't it? Just about to serve a game. Yeah, here you go. Imagine Serena Williams. She's just served. That noise could probably put you off after a while, but I guess in the 80s it was, you know, you really hadn't heard things like that before. It was all new, and it probably was quite very impressive. Oh, right in the nunchuckers. Yeah, let's do a bit of jumping. I got nothing better to do. That was only going one way, my friend. Oh, that That was just stupid. Right in the hip. That was stupid. I was trying to bluff him there and it didn't work. Very Chinese sounding music. Okay, so there you go. That's the Commodore 64 version of Way of the Exploding Fist. I hope you like the comparisons, and I'll see you soon.